friends, we're back. We're here for a little short clip to remind you that we're online. We've gotten on YouTube and we're pretty stoked about that. Our first video ever. And we invite you to get there, get in and see it. So we talked about renewal in our
I have a thing.
Okay.
When you look for us on YouTube, there's no spaces between Take Two Tuesdays. If you put
thank you.
space, it won't take you to us, and then you get lost in the rabbit hole. So,
and it's the numeral too, right? You don't write it out. Yes. Okay. All lowercase.
Yes.
Well, lowercase 2 doesn't happen.
Whatever. Sorry.
Okay. Now where was I?
I don't know.
Anyway, we're curious about what you've been thinking about renewal. That really hit us and changed our thinking about resolutions. And I mean, neither one of us really likes resolutions because we fail at them, and I mean they drop off by March, so forget about it. But the idea of renewal and how do I want to be in this coming year?
Yeah.
And so I wanted to focus on. That's what we're both focusing on. So
yes, that renewing of ourselves and releasing our old stories. I know that was like a slam for me. Is like, no, that's an old story. That's an old conversation. Let it go.
Let it go.
Yes.
Let her go. So you've got a bunch of words you're focusing on.
Oh my gosh. It was crazy. I started with 2 A words, authentic and assertive. And then they've just kept coming. I won't go through all of them, but I've sort of pulled 2 out of assert and audacious. And I've got 11 of them.
Start whipping through those, one a month.
Yes. That's what I thought too. And then I just cram them all in at the end of the year, right? And so, but let's do this. But because it's always been an involvement for me. And there were times where I would be like, well, that wasn't what it was at the beginning of the year. And I'd get all up in my head, but now I'm like, it evolves, sister. It's all growing, growing. And you, my dear.
My word is spaciousness. It's just something, it's not my New Year word of the year, but it's just a word that's been in my head lately. The idea of being spacious internally and spacious in how I approach things, and really thinking of the converse of protection and tucking in, and that can be an important part. I mean, we were just robbed recently, so that this whole idea of protection and carefulness came back to us. But at the same time, I was really working on being spacious in my acknowledgement that these people had their own struggle and just happened to take advantage of us in the process. I don't know.
And it's so kind, right? It's such a kind way. I want to add my own A word there, assholes. Yeah. I don't know. But we're going to stay on Mary's kindness.
Well, I have been angry. I'm honest about that. I've totally been angry about it. But anyway, the idea of spaciousness, though, is just like that, opening up yourself to what comes and how you perceive things, and really shifting your perspective and saying, well, what's another way I could think about that? Or in making things, how could I be allowing more options for myself? Just that notion of spaciousness. But the 2 of us really got hit this morning with an idea that we hadn't thought about in listening to another podcast called Making Sense, which is a great podcast. And Sam Harris talks about, not about a word of the year, but about a way of approaching the year. He doesn't do resolutions himself, but he said, what if 2025 was my last year of life? How about if I approach the year as if this is my last year of life? We're like,
damn.
That's powerful, because that changes the urgency, doesn't it?
Yes.
Like it really makes you like, I've got to get on this.
Audacious living.
Instead of thinking we have forever, we don't. So
and it was so raw for me when Mary sent it to me, because I've had 2 family deaths this season, which one you're never ready for death. I mean, you know what I mean. One was it was his time, and the other was totally unexpected, and there was just a totally dynamic
Mhm.
of different ways of leaving, and I was like, damn, it,
Yeah.
you don't know, you don't know, and so. Oh God, y'all better hang on. Buckle up, Buttercup. We're going for a ride.
We're going for a ride. We're going to do it fast. That doesn't mean to speed up everything you're doing in your life, but just to be
No.
very purposeful, I think, just really intentional about
Yeah.
the things you do with yourself. Like, does
Yes.
this really matter in the long run, this thing that I'm doing? Is this helping anything? Is this helping
Yeah.
me? Is it helping anybody else?
And if it
I think
is,
that's
it's like, hell yeah, let's go. If it's not, it's
yeah,
like, see ya. See ya.
it's a good checkpoint.
It is a good
Anyway,
checkpoint. Thank you. Woo!
yeah.
So real quick check in. Real quick check in. Sorry. I don't I'm on a mic struggle today. So anyway, but I've got my little clacker. But we just want to thank you and want you
For
to know how much we appreciate you listening and going on this ride and journey with us, and that we always welcome your insights, your perspectives. Just we welcome
yeah,
them.
your
So
feedback. We love it.
please, yes, drop the feedback. But this is a new remember that you and us, yes, you can take a take two in life, in your day, in your week, your month, whatever it is, at any time. Oh, wait, can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? I can't see it.
Yes,
Mary.
I can see it. Oh yeah. Boom. Take two.